Hi everyone, and as another year brings a Valentine's Day, it's time to do the next stage of the Tiger and pick up from where we left off in 2024. So let's get started. We've got our pink Valentine's Day pen here today, and we're going to be just plodding along as much as we can here. Now, what I'd like to do first of all is I'd like to go round a bit of filling here for the minute, and we will work on some of the drills that need a bit of filling in and getting them done. I'm just going to find my drills that I need, which is the ones, what ones should we do? Should we do 6, I think, because that seems to be quite a popular colour. So we'll do 6 first here today. It is a rainy old day. I have just visited the Amazon locker, and I wanted to, because Easter's a bit funny this year. At the time of recording this video, it is the 28th of February 2023. So yeah, if I talk about things that are happening now, it's because I can't talk about things ahead, because I can't work like that because I don't know what to talk about unless the days come, you know. So yeah, I went up to the Amazon locker and got my Easter eggs, because I had to get some before it goes manic, because near the time it's just going to be very difficult to try and get eggs. I went into Milestones the other day because I fancied a Kinder Bueno, and quite luckily the train station is right around the corner from it, so I thought, well, I'll hop into there. I had like half an hour to wait for my train, and I'll pick up a, this drill here's playing about, I'll pick up a Kinder Bueno, and yeah, they had like a whole crate, you know them crate things that the forklifts pick up, them like wooden crate things. Well, they had probably 2 big cratefuls of them, and I like to get mine on Amazon because lugging all that back, I'm not really one for shopping, so I don't like carrying bags and stuff. So if it don't fit in my rucksack, it gets left on the shelf. So yeah, I thought, well, I'll have a look on Amazon, see if they've got any. And there was this one egg that I've started on my brother, and then I've written down all the rest of the family, and I'll start getting them every now and then, because some of them at the moment are a little bit on the pricey side. £17, like for one egg. That's, yeah, it's not going to happen. And this one egg popped up, which was a celebrations egg, and what it is that you get this egg with you get this large egg, and then you get like some celebrations in a packet with them, with the egg. Years ago, what they used to do was hide the celebrations in with the egg, but I don't really know why that got stopped. They don't seem to do that anymore. So I thought, well, I'll get that. And looking at the reviews after I ordered it, I normally check the reviews before I order it. Well, looking at the reviews, it said that they arrived broken and stuff like that, but you don't really know if people are just saying that and then they just smash it to make it look like it's broke. So I thought, well, I'll still order it. And I was nervous, picked it up. I was thinking, please don't be broke, please don't be broke. And with Amazon's live chat, you can't send photos. So I think they got rid of emails, so they don't accept emails anymore. So it's, everything seems to be a telephone call or live chat. So trying to prove something that is broke if you don't accept email is quite difficult. And I opened it up, and yeah, was really happy. I had to open the external packaging to try and see if the egg was, some eggs you can see right through the box, and then others you can't. So I had to open the egg up, see if it's all okay, and then I used some super glue to glue the lid back on, because my family member will be like, well, why is it open then? He's very fussy if things are open when they shouldn't be open, if you get me. So I disguised it with a little bit of super glue on the top to just, you know, put the flap back down with the external packaging. So yeah, very happy with that. So that's him ticked off. I've seen some Toblerone eggs that I would like to get for my mum. And then I want to get some of my YouTube friends some gifts, Eastery gifts as well. Last year, I think it was during the COVID pandemic, I did do, I think it was on the Craft channel, and I did like an Easter hamper, but because of COVID, I then scrapped, I got it all bundled up and I scrapped it because I didn't want to like cause any like COVID, you know, they reckon that it doesn't survive during as it's passed through the network, but I just didn't want to risk that. So I don't want to give people germs and that, or you never know if someone's carrying COVID, so that's the problem. So at the time I didn't have COVID, I just wanted to cheer someone's day up and just do something different, you know. Okay, so that's 6 done, and I'll try to remember to put them in the correct. I still can't believe last year I put the C. Was it the A with the C or something? So I still ain't sorted that out, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, right, so let's do a bit of 8. That 8 is cropping up a bit, and this is a lovely shade of grey here. I really wanted to get a bit of this filling done first, and yeah, and then I wanted to start some other paintings, but I thought, well, it's still February, I'll do some more of this and get it done and out of the way. And even though it's not going to be on the channel until next year, which is technically this year, 2025, this is all not making sense. I thought, well, I might as well carry it on, and I'll do some sessions off camera now, so basically pre-recording now, as much as I can to get done. So yeah, very happy with that. And yeah, it's just miserable day, nothing really nice weather. All we ever get is rain over here, and it's quite depressing. You know, it's one of them things where I just am fed up with living in the UK, to be frank. But what's everyone else doing today? Anything nice? So yeah, going back to the eggs, I wanted to get in really early because Easter, Good Friday, I had to look at the calendar, and it's Good Friday that they've put on the end of March. So yeah, and then later I need to pack my bag because I'm going to have a weekend away at my mum's house. It's going to be quite a nice weekend because my sister and my, oh, is it brother-in-law, is it? My sister and Jack are going, that doesn't sound right, does it? My sister and Jack, Hannah and Jack are going away for the weekend. My dad's going away on his own. George and Teddy won't be over this weekend, which will technically be the 30th of February. No, tomorrow's the 1st, isn't it? So it'll be like the 2nd of March, because they do it every other week. And my sister was actually saying it's too stressful when they're all there. So when you've got like Teddy and Gracie and Tommy, it's just too much. And Gracie is very bossy. She will, if you tell her she's wrong, she will try and correct you. So she's not been brought up very well, in my opinion. So if an adult tells you not to do something, you're supposed to follow that instruction. And then she was like, oh, you're not in charge. My sister is. No, you're not in charge. Hannah is. And I was like, I am in charge because my mum was in the shower getting dressed. Hannah was upstairs getting ready to go out because they wanted to go out to the duck pond, and Jack is up there. And my mum said that, you know, you need to listen to what Michael says. Oh my God, I've just said Michael again. Mike says, because he's in charge too, I'll get down. And oh my God, like, she, so like aggravating. So yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I'm thinking, do I just like go on the weekends that they're not there and just have a quiet weekend? Because they really, really annoyed me. Like, I was trying to watch Saturday Night Takeaway and they're screaming and shouting and playing with the bloody balloons, and, you know, you can't watch nothing. And I'm having pizza and they're trying to, like, with the Domino's box, you've got like a little hole in it for the garlic, and they're shoving their hand through it trying to get my pizza. And I think, you know, I told my sister and she was like, don't do that while he's eating, you know. And sometimes Jack gets very annoyed and he's like, Tommy, you know, and quieten down. And it is stressful, I tell you that. So I'm thinking about, you know, changing it a bit. But then I'm sort of thinking if I don't go, then I miss the chance of seeing Teddy. But I don't know. Maybe I should go on, like, say, the Saturday. Because normally if Teddy's over, I'll go on the Saturday and then stay on the Sunday if he's over as well. But this week they stayed, or last week they stayed on the Saturday and not the Sunday. So Sundays are the good day because they go home Sunday night. Gracie and Tommy too. So it's just Teddy. And yeah, so... But yeah, I'm going to have to change it a bit because it's so stressful. And then they just like want your attention all the time. Can you colour with me? And I'm like, I've got to get my video ready for YouTube. And yeah, and then obviously if you don't sit down and colour with her, she starts crying. So I'm not really one for like colouring in, to be fair. See, there's an idea. I could do like a colouring in channel. Get a book and just colour away and do a whip and chat colour series. Could you imagine that? Like, rather not painting, but whip and chatting and colouring in to drawings. No, I couldn't do that. I have done colouring in over the years, but it's not really my thing. So yeah, we're getting this all sealed up lovely. So fantastic. I don't know if we'll get to that stage here today, but the main thing is we want to get all this coloured in lovely jubbly. I got this lovely drink from Amazon, and you know them flavoured waters that you can get, the sparkling ones or the fizzy ones with flavoured water? Well, Amazon are now starting to bring out a lot of their own food and drinks and stuff, and I got this one which was literally 89p. Got it with the voucher. It's sparkling apple and raspberry flavoured water by Amazon, and I'll tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love it, and super gorgeous. And they've got a strawberry one, but they fly off the shelves very quick. I literally bought one, and the little Kit Kat Easter Bunny things, well, they keep putting a limit on it. So every time I want to order one, they go, you've reached the maximum order limit. But then it's like Temu with the lock. You've got to wait a couple of days and then they let you buy it again. So, yeah, talking of Temu, I actually ordered a lovely, I think it's called a phoenix bird, but it's got like this spread out wings, and it's got like a, you know, like sequin art. It looks like that. So, yeah. Whoever's designed this painting, they've done a really lovely job. Just look at the shading of that. That lovely marble grey, snowy sort of colour. Absolutely gorgeous. It makes me, doing this colour makes me want to get out a Christmas painting and start doing that. Because I've got a couple of American trucks that I need to do. So, yeah, man. So cool. Wow. Okay, so that, my friends, is all that done. Oh, no, we've got a few down here sneaking away. So, I think what I'll do is I'll just use that bulldog clip and just tuck that under there, and hopefully it will hold that down for us. I really must get some more release paper. When I very first got release paper, I was going through all the files and just pulling all the paintings out, just slapping release paper on them. so that they're all ready and stuff. But yeah, my goal for this year is to try and get as many of the older paintings done that have just been pushed to the back of the queue and get them out of the way. So yeah. Right, okay, so that's the 8 done. So I think we'll work on this colour in the middle now and get some of that done out the way. And yeah, get that done and dusted. So what is it, number 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So we'll get our colour palette here and get number 2 out. Number 2 is this lovely, number 2 and number 3 are very similar, but that 2 is gorgeous. Oh, see what I've done? Why you shouldn't open 2 at the same time. Oh, I'm literally dropped it again. And then later on I need to check if the trains are running for the weekend, because if they're not running for the weekend, then I don't know if I'll get over. But they said last year, no, they said the other day that it was buses on, and yet the train was running. So what's that all about? And then I was wanting to get up. Tiger Lilybeck's got me The Lady and the Tramp, and I wanted to start putting that away and getting that kitted up. And oh my god, I am so far behind with doing kit up videos. I'm really, really sorry about that. But I'm going to try and get that. Oh no. Was that a 3? Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. We can put the 2 there. What was that one? That's a 3 as well. Okay. See, another thing that confuses you is when you've got 2 lilacs. And when you've got 2 different shades that look the same, your brain is thinking, right, that should go with that one. But of course, it's a different shade, isn't it? So I think we'll do the 3 next. And get that all sorted out. I've seen a diamond painting of, I think it's the Lion King. And I really, really want it. It's like £3.15. I've got a few of the Lion King. One's in a 20x30. I got from Temu, and then another one is, I think it's a 30x40, and bizarrely, when I ordered it on Amazon, it came up saying sold by Tesco, and I was like, is this a new thing? So I went all the way to Tesco looking for a diamond painting, and of course there were none to be found. So this was obviously some sort of new thing that they bring out. But yeah. Right, so that's the 3 done, lovely jubbly. And then what we'll do is number 3, and then I think we'll do a bit of VR next. It's always best to go over and fill the ones in that you've missed first. So we'll do R next. And oh, that's a very low colour, so I hope we've got enough. I always panic when I get to parts like, when I see jewels like that, because I'm like, we've got to get all down here as well. But I think it's because it's mainly in the tiger's head here, and it's nice that they've incorporated a bit of grey in the stripes. So yeah, just need to get a bit more waxy woo. I was working on, I'm building a model at the moment of it's a Ferris wheel, and you get like all these little carts and arms, and you break them out the pieces. And I was working on it. It looks very similar to the model that we're doing for Big Ben. So it keeps coming loose. So I've took it apart to reinforce it with a bit of glue, and yeah, it's quite big. It comes with like this mechanical See if I've got it on here. Yeah, this Ferris wheel is quite fun because normally these kits are like standalone. They don't function. Some may have lights, but this one's got like a little music box in it. So I've never done one with a music box, so I'm super excited to see how that works and stuff. So, and I was thinking to myself, well, where's the battery? Well, of course, it's not a battery, it's a wind-up mechanism, as you can see, the little handle there. So, yeah. So I've been doing a bit of that. Had another customer, so I had to ship that off. Getting the video ready for the last in the series of this, which is technically going up today, which is the 29th. Sorry, I don't know if it's the 28th or the 29th. It is the 29th, because payday is the 28th. So, and I got paid yesterday. So, yeah, it would be the 29th. And, yeah, I'm just getting the last series of that done. And then that'll be that all done, won't it? So, yeah. I'm gutted that I wasn't able to get this done for 24, but it's my fault for leaving it so late. So, but you know, we always look forward to 2025. So yeah, I think this hobby, as I said, like if you've never tried it, it may not be. You might look at it and you might find it daunting, but the best advice I can give you is buy one. Just do like, even if it's just like 3 or 4 drills and you put it down, just buy one, get one. If you're not really sure if you want to do it, I would say get one very cheap. Like Temu do a lot for 80p, a pound, you know, and just get one and have a go. And the chances are you're going to be hooked on it forever, because I've been doing this, 2 years now, and I don't think I would ever get bored of it. There are times where I do get bored sometimes, and then I have to have like a little bit of a few days away from it, just a breather. There was 1 year I had done so many, and it was swapping and changing every day, and it wore me out. It literally wore me out, and I was losing drills, and even though they were all in their little racks and stuff, because back then I don't think I ever sort of color coded them, because what I do is I put a sticker and then I draw a line and put the code. And yeah, okay, so that's all the yard on, I think. I think, yep. So I think what we'll do next is, let's get this L done, because that's quite another big colour. So get some of the L out of the way. And I said to my dad, he should get one of these, you know. He used to live with his girlfriend, but he's always had his house, but he used to live with his girlfriend, and last sort of year or so they split up, and he basically lives on his own. So I said to him, get yourself one of these, you know, whack a bit of music on and paint away. It gives you, you know, it gives you something to do. It stops you getting bored, and you know, because he does work nights, so he don't really get an awful lot of time during the day to do things, because he has to, if he works the night before, he's got to sleep all through the day until obviously the next night he's got to go on. But I think he said he does 4 on and 4 off, so very similar to a cruise ship where they go away for 6 months and then 6 months they have off, or however it is. Again with EastEnders, they sort of film, I think it's 6 weeks or 6 months in advance. So what you're seeing now on TV is probably 6 months ago. So, yeah. You would think that they would air it the day, you know, it actually comes out, but obviously not. Or the day that they've filmed it. So say like they filmed today, you know, air it the same day. But so that's the borderline. So we've not got a lot left to fill, which is brilliant. Look at these colours, look. Isn't that pungent? I keep saying pungent, but that means smell. So How are we doing for time? 24 minutes. Lovely, loads of time. So I'm really enjoying this painting, so I'm probably going to carry this right the way through until it's done. So let's do a bit of, I was going to say D, but yeah, let's do D. Right. Okay, we've got a problem here because D is not there. Oh, we can't be losing drills. I found it. It's sneaking behind the Ferris wheel. There we go. Look, number D, and again that's a lighter colour there. Does anyone else Does anyone else have this? Does anyone else have this feeling with diamond painting, or perhaps that weren't the right word, but does anyone else find? Yes, that's what I want. Does anyone else find that you're constantly upgrading and buying new pens? I always do. I like to work. Years ago when I started it, way back in 2022, my first ever video was a rhino, and I still haven't done that painting to this day. And yeah, I started off with them cheap tacky pink pen things, the ones that look like this but in the pink version. And as you sort of go on, you sort of realise that, you know, you need a decent pen, because them pens don't feel like you grip anything. So yeah, right, let's get a bit of P on there. I just want to fill in this lovely section that we've been working here. I like that. I like the fact there's a random 5 there. And this is a really gorgeous pink. And Manu were playing last night, and I was like, I've got to watch a bit of that. They were playing Newham Forest, I think it was, and we got 1. So 1-0 and stuff. One of our players had a head injury, but yeah, it would have been on the 28th of February 24 that game played. So yeah, right. So that's the P done, and then I think, where's that borderline gone? This has gone over, isn't it? Because the line's there, and I've just got a bit carried away there. In that case, we won't do the G, because originally that line's running there. So we'll do the 5 and then the S, and then we can work on that part there. So that's brilliant. Okay, so we want number 5. Oh, hang on. Let's get number 5 out. I hate it when you've got gaps, and the best bit is when you get to go back over and just fill in that lovely gap. I can't see myself ever doing squares. I'm so used to doing rounds. Let me know in the comments, like, what's your favourite? Do you prefer rounds? Do you prefer squares? Me, I'm a round person. I like to do rounds. I have done a few squares, but you know when you put it down and then you can't get it back into alignment properly, you swing it round and then it pulls it back, and yeah, so for me it has to be that. Okay, so S is probably our 3865s, and no, it is this is a B5 2000, so B5 200 this. See, with the whites, you would automatically assume that that's a 3865. There is an off-white, which I think Tessa over at Diamond Paints with TM said it was an off-white 782, I think she said. So never assume that they're going to be 3865s. Okay, so that's that. Lovely jubbly. So what we'll do now is, there's a few H's. We need that H colour, don't we? That's already kitted up, so we can do that, no problemo. So H, okay. Okie doke, la 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 la. Anyone remember that show? Years ago, it was a kids show called Okie doke. Mr. Okie dokie, yeah. So there we go. There we're on the. I think we've done 4 blocks, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it can be 3, but yes, we are into our last row here now, and yeah. I will put the light board on, but my phone's charging, so unfortunately, I'll have to work in the dark. Looks like the rain's going to be in all day as well. So, not much to do. And then tonight, I'm going to have spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese. There's a song on TikTok and it goes, spaghetti bolognese. Do, 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 do. This is a nice colour as well. This one's like a baby sort of pink there. So, really, really gorgeous. I was on Temu last night, as you do, having a browse, and OMG, I found these adorable lions ready for next year, which technically you would have already seen. And yeah, I'm gonna get one. One's a white lion, and then the rest is some other things. So absolutely gorgeous. And I saw this beautiful rhino, and I think they said it was 40 times 40, so I definitely got to get that. That'd be a good stopping point for a bit of my water. Can't get enough of these drinks, they're so nice. You wait so long for it to come and then it's drunk within minutes, innit? All them. I often sit here and I think I've played like all day to get a bottle of water to be drunk in minutes. All them hours playing that game. Yeah. Wow. But yes, after this I will get on with a bit of housework. I'm doing some laundry at the moment, and then I'll get on with a bit of housework and have a tidy up, de-kit some of the trays. There's so many trays with drills sorted in, so at some point I need to sort all that out and get on with it. So yeah, right. That 3's cropping up again, isn't it? So let's get the 3 out and get a bit of that done. I like this section because you've got colour blocking in areas here, so very, very good. And this is what I call the Wowers towel. So what we do is that's just a straightener, so it sort of straightens up your drills. And if you've got a drill that's, say, wonky underneath, when you put another drill next to it or under it, it will just pull it back into alignment easy. So I very rarely use my straightener, but I will miss working with this pink pen. It's my Valentine's pen, so... It's quite funny because tomorrow is the launch of obviously the new month of paintings, and it's the first premiere launching the new product, so it's going to be good, isn't it? And then, see, that's how easy it is to catch you out. So let's put that one up there, that one up there, that one up there. You start off going in the same drills, and then they They sneak a couple in that one can go there. Good job I noticed that, because that's it. You shouldn't really drag it, but it helps you out rather than sit there and pluck them off with tweezers and stuff. So yeah. Okay. I was putting ET together the other night, and I uploaded a shorts video of it. So if you want to see ET and how it's built, head over to my sister channel, Scale Models with Mike. And I must have put the eyes around the wrong way, because it looked like it was cross-sided. And then a gentleman left a comment and said you need to put the swap the eyes around or something, because it was back to front with left and right. And I swapped them and it doesn't look cross-sided anymore, so yeah. Okay, so nearly all done here on the thing. And at the weekend, yeah, I can work on a bit more of Teddy, the custom that my brother got me. I think what I'll do is I'll pack away number 4, because that isn't cropping up again until probably about the second mow down here. So we'll lose that tray and make a bit of room, I think. We'll put 4 down there. Also, this straightener works perfect for like scraping the drills off and stuff. So that's that. And then Sunny Stormy uploaded a video the other day, and it was of Sunny with this like funnel thing that looked like that, and I thought, so that's where my funnel's gone. So it just looked like a diamond painting thing. Okay, so that's one tray done. Lovely jubbly. So next we want a bit of H, don't we? So H, lovely jubbly. There's something about diamond painting that is very therapeutic. You just like sit here listening to the birds and the sounds, and yeah, it's just very peaceful. Be good if there would be like an event, you know, like every year they have Comic-Con. Well, it'd be really, really good if they could do like an event like that, but for diamond painters. That'd be so awesome. You see that you get faster once you've got a repetitive line of the same drill. It's been a while since I had one like that. Wouldn't it be funny if you could do like a painting that had every single symbol the same colour? That would just be amazing. I have just remembered I've got that mystery one that this Harrison got me. I need to do that at some point. So, yeah. October's quite fun this year because we've got not Halloween. It's like Halloween, but it's completely different this year. I've done quite a lot of Halloween paintings, like pumpkins and stuff, and I thought, you know what, this year we're doing something different. Oh man, I'm getting confused here. Like what? I'm gonna have to pluck these off because I don't know if they're H's or 1s. Because again, they both look very similar. So let's start again. So H. I think I'll have a bit of my drink after that. What I will do actually is kit up that G now that we've got that, because we've just had a tray become available, haven't we? So yeah, we could kit that up. Lovely. 41 minutes gone again. Oh, lovely. One thing I love as well is chucking the empty bottle away, knowing the satisfaction of seeing that little bottle be like crushed to pieces and then get to be reused again. I love recycling. Ah, this is a lovely colour. This is like a slate grey sort of colour here as well. So yeah. So sometimes I have to. I like to, when I've got a painting, I like to kit up every colour, and then I realise like some don't get used, and then I have to free one. Sorry guys, free one up to accommodate other colours. And I think diamond painting factories need to come out with an option on the order page. Do you want a tray or do you not? But the reason they include them is for people that have never tried it before. So the idea is that it comes as a, you know, like a complete kit. So yeah, quite looking forward to Easter. You know, we get to watch the Peter Rabbit film. I normally watch on Good Friday, it's normally Peter Rabbit one. Then the Saturday I watch Hop, and then the Sunday I watch, there's another Easter one, I can't remember what it's called. And then normally to close Easter off, I'll watch the Peter Rabbit 2. But just be mindful, guys, if you've got like Amazon Prime, they're naughty, because what they do is around sort of like Easter time, they'll slap rental fees on it to watch. So the best thing you can do is like buy it digitally, and then you don't have to keep buying rental fees. So, or go the old-fashioned way and buy a DVD. But let's be honest, who watches DVDs anymore? I mean, like, everything's digital nowadays. It's just brilliant because like all that space of DVDs freed up, you know, it's awesome. Look, why do that? Just why put a random 8 there? There's like no other 8 on here. Why do they do that? That's so annoying. Really annoys me when they do that. It's like the random 8 that is just there, and then you sort of think to yourself, well, have they coded that wrong? But yes, I had for lunch, I didn't really fancy anything, so I had spaghetti on toast. Spaghetti hoops are absolutely gorgeous. There's these new pot noodles out as well, isn't there? They're Chilean beef, is it, or something? They're in a really weird pot. And oh my god, like Jack loves the pasta, bachelor's pasta thing. I actually won. Oh my god, like I'm not even joking. I ordered This is a true story. I ordered a pack of bachelor's pasta, the bacon and I think it's bacon and ham, and I got it free with a voucher. And then there was a promotion thing that said enter it for a cinema ticket, and I thought, don't know, but I'll just enter anyway. I might be lucky. 10 times out of 10, anything that I enter into, I never win. And oh my god, like I got an email a few days later saying I won a £20 cinema card for Odeon. So not only did I get the free packet of pasta and didn't have to pay for it because I used the voucher, I also grabbed a £20 Odeon voucher. Like, how cool is that? So me and my mum are going to pick a film to go and watch because it's valid until 2026, and then go see what we can use. So yeah. Apologies if it's a bit dark in this room. I would normally put the light board on, but the charger's charging my phone, so I forgot to charge it before I came on, and yeah. But that's what's nice about the light boards, is that you've got all evening to use it, because you can still use it on the light board and stuff. So yeah. And then there was a post, I think, that Debbie Gets Crafty put on, something to do with they've had another tornado or something. So I briefly saw that, but I need to get back and read that. I've not had a chance to. I get so many notifications, so I haven't had a chance to go over and see what that's about. So yeah, right. So we're getting there, guys. My back's going in. Just had a notification that Teddy's gift is 3 stops away. That's good. It's looking really nice now. They've put all the boys' bedrooms on, and that didn't sound right. They've put all the boys' wallpaper on in the bedroom. Got all the furniture sorted out. So I don't think there's I think he just said there's just the main bedroom to do. So my brother's bedroom, and then it's all done, I think. So, but their kitchen is so small that they have to put the fridge outside of the kitchen. So I had that when I very first moved in here. They didn't really thought the room out properly. They didn't really design it very well, because I couldn't fit my fridge in the gap. So I had to ask them to do what's called a provision, which is where they price up how much it would be to cut half the board down to fit it in, because I had to take some of the unit away and a cupboard to fit it in. And oh, how that happened. And yeah, the sun's coming out now. Yay. For like several years, it used to have to go in the utility cupboard, because I had nowhere else to put it. It was so big. If I put it in the hallway, it wouldn't have, it would have been in the way. So yeah, it was quite a pain, but it now sits in the kitchen nicely now. So I mean, it's quite unusual because in their kitchen, where you normally get the electricity meter, which is normally in where the gas cupboard is, so basically near your front door and stuff, and their electricity cupboard is in the cupboard that has like where where you would normally put your food and stuff. So I don't know if that's one where you have to put like a key in to get your electric or what. I don't know, but key meters drive me insane. I hate having to keep going up the shop to top the damn thing up. And then obviously along came smart meters, and you can do it online. And now it's a credit meter, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going away with this. Get a bit more done and done and done, and get as much done as possible. Because then I can free up this whole storage thing for another painting. So yeah. I can't believe that, considering February has 5 weeks, it's just gone so quick. Too quick. So this is nice because I don't know what this is. This is obviously, obviously we can see here, this is some sort of flower like the one over there. But what is that? It's obviously linked to this part here, I should imagine, but wow. See, again, that's what confuses me. You see, it's like pink. It comes up lighter than what it is. So it's always baffling when they do that. But yes, at least this is one of the paintings that is one of the oldest, actually. 2 years ago I bought this. 2 bloody years. Oh. I need to stop buying new ones and get the older ones done first, but it's... Any diamond painting will tell you it's an addictive thing. You just can't stop ordering. So, my mum actually asked me once, like, what are you going to do with all these? Like, I haven't and I think Miss Coffee was asked that as well, and I haven't even thought about that. I just buy them and stick them in the file, and then when I want to do them, I pull them out and do them. But yeah, I don't really know the answer to that at the moment. Probably shove them in the loft. Obviously, if it's a theme month like Valentines, then I'll put them on the wall. But I used to have them all on the wall, and it got too claustrophobic, so I took them off the wall, and I had this idea of turning my bedroom into like a gallery wall, and it just looked too claustrophobic having all paintings everywhere. So yeah, I gave up with that idea. And it makes, when you've got loads of things on the wall, it makes it look smaller. So if you've got a dark colour in your bedroom, it makes it look smaller, and then if it's a lighter colour, it makes it look brighter. It's funny, isn't it, how they do that? Dark colours make it look smaller, and light colours make it look brighter. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm not going to do another line. I'm going to leave that session here because my back's going and I need to sit down, well not sit down, but have a bit of a breather from diamond paintings for the minute. But that is how it's looking, guys. It looks absolutely stunning. And just have a recap of what we've done so far. We just, normally if I lift it up like this, the camera stops filming, but look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And I think this colour here, I was looking at this when I filmed, I think it was that session before we did the colour gap. I was looking at this dark pink down here, and that colour is it's a very pungent pink, that one there. So that is going to really, really pop. And the way they've put that there, I'm really thinking about putting a crystal drill in that, like a pink crystal, pink crystal, or maybe a hot pink. I don't know, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really loving doing this painting, and looking forward to it being done and ready for putting on the wall. So we've still got this lovely big it's like a big flower thing down here, and it's like the tiger's carrying a key. Love how it's got like the little nose. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And if you haven't done so already, always tap that notification bell and you can be notified as and when a video pops up. If you want to get this for yourself, the link's in the description of the video. It comes from Amazon. I've not seen it on Temu yet, but I'll try and do some research and see whether I can locate that on Temu. But until then, have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.